Hey, what it is, what it do, is a Big D Viper coming at you live from the Viper's Nest. Today we got a quick video from the Division. Starting a new character. This is going to be my first tank tech build. As you can see here, as we're pulling up the inventory and switching through the abilities right now, my toughness, DPS, and skill power are similarly kind of level at this point. My main focus is to get my toughness as high as possible and my tech as high as possible without sacrificing too much DPS, because we all know once we get inside the dark zone or we face them bosses, we need the DPS. But I also want to be more of a tactician, more of a healer, so we're going to get into that here today. So this is about a level 5 right now. You can see my toughness is getting up there over 2,500 for my toughness, and skill power is over 1,000, and DPS is almost 1,500. So that's what we're trying to reach, that balance, because we really like to oh, I'm sorry, level 7, guys. I didn't see that down there, level 7. So we really want to get this up there. And you see my DPS going down a little bit, but my toughness going up, and my tech going up, and skill power. So just a little thing. You can customize it however you want, but this is the way I'm choosing to do mine. So going through, we are going to hop right into some gameplay here in a minute, where we are doing one of the missions, trying to get unlocked. The first things that I think you need to unlock in your base of operations, you need to get your recalibration open, and you need, because that will allow you to have all the specials on your ballistic shield, which we'll be using for this character build, and also be able to unlock in the health wing, unlock all the abilities for the mod that allows you to heal yourself. So, and it comes with different things. It comes with healing yourself, adding with ammo, adding immune, healing others quickly. So you can choose any of those different mods. So but for this one, we're going to go with more, like I said, of a tech build. So we'll definitely be needing to unlock the ballistic shield and be able to recalibrate our weapons from an early point in the game. As you can see down, this is my second character, so my wallet here is like 82,000. So what I did with my first character, I just did a very balanced, didn't do a character type build. Just got my DPS as high as possible, my toughness as high as possible, and just went through getting all the armor in the incursions, playing all the daily missions, and just getting as much armor as possible. And then what I did is I stored all that armor in my stash, what I didn't use for my first character, and then I was able to go in with my second character and go to my stash and pull all of that stuff that I knew I wouldn't need for this character build, and I didn't need for my other character build, into my inventory, and then go sell it. So right off the bat, we can get the best weapons and the best recalibrations that we can early on as we progress and we build our character. So that's kind of what I did here. And moving forward, as you see here, we're buying weapons now. Always look at the talent when you're buying weapons. That is a main thing when buying weapons, because it might not be the level that's the highest. It might be a talent that you like, because all of my talents and equips that I'm trying to unlock and everything that I'm trying to mod all my gear for will be adding ballistic shield damage, prevention, or strength. So we really want that in this type of build if you're building for a tank technician and just a running gun type player who doesn't like to stay undercover much and just runs in, blasts it out, and gets out of there with a lot of loot. So that's that. After we get done picking our mods here for our weapons, we're going to hop in, like I said, to a security wing mission, and we can see where we're going to be going from there.
Look who it is.
Take a look, friend.
And it looks like here, like we're just trying to get as much specialized mods as possible for our weapons because we want our DPS to be high. We want our abilities over here to the right side. As you can see, major abilities. We're trying to get, like I said, a lot of ammo. We're trying to get a lot of security, accuracy, and just anything that could raise our technician or the amount of damage we can do with our DPS. So that's what we're trying to do there. So now, looks like we are going to, again, look at inventory, stuff we just bought, trying to mod up our MP7 specialized, trying to get that DPS as high as possible, and to get our reload speed, as you can see there to the right, goes up by 2.5%, and we're going to try to equip this suppressor here, just because I think it's cool. I like the way the suppressor sounds. So going into this mission, we're going in with 3,000 toughness, 2,000 DPS, and a 1,200 skill power. So that's going to be pretty great for us. It's going to make this mission not that difficult at the level that we're on at this point. So, and that's what you want to kind of do. Just kind of to make sure that you're kind of well-rounded in the beginning, and try to just stay true to the character build throughout the character. So when you get to over level 30, pretty much got an idea where you're going, what you need, and that'll really help you out in the dark zone, in the underground, and just doing all the daily missions, so you kind of know what you need to do, who you need to partner with, and that sort of thing. So that's really going to help us out. Skins are great. I buy all the skins possible. I like all the different skins that the game has. My favorite one is the Red Leaf. If you haven't noticed, that is one of the coolest ones I think that I've seen. My next favorite is the Wildfire. It's kind of a green orangish camo. I don't have it at this point, but I am going to buy it from the supply line as soon as I can get that up and running and get that in there. So that's just a little personalization tips from me that I like. Running SMGs and running. I'm going to be running a sniper rifle as well as a backup. So getting into our tech here, like I said, we're going to try to unlock the ballistic shield mods there. That's what we want to do. That's our goal, because that's what we're going to use a lot with this character. And so I think we are about to the point where we're going to go try to get our second skill here, and we're not going to do it with the smart cover, because I mean, we really don't want to be in the cover. So we're going to put the ballistic shield back on, and then we're going to head out. So let's see what we can get into here as far as going out and finding this mission.
Take care out there, Agent. We can't afford to lose anyone.
Alright, it looks like we're going to try to do some matchmaking here, trying to get in with some guys to play with. None of my friends are online at this point, so I just want to get some random guys so this can go a little quickly, because we want to get this Napalm production site mission out of the way so we can go and unlock some things in our base of operations that's going to allow us to get some stuff done. Looks like we can't do any of the stuff we wanted to. So looks like we're going to need, let's see here, we're going to do this one, yeah. So we're going to hop into this tech wing because we need to get the tech wing operational so we can get into getting those mods built for our ballistic shield. So here we go. We're going to start on the second phase of this mission. So we got to skip the first phase, which is pretty cool. So here we go. See, as we're just going to pop in, and we're not going to be using much cover. We're just going to run and gun, just going to run into the enemies, just going to try to, run and get behind them and not be afraid to go at them full force, because, run and gun is how we tank like the world. So, the guys I'm playing with here are pretty cool. Seem to be functioning pretty well as a team at this point. So, I mean, that's always good when you get good people to cooperate with you to help you out on missions, because these missions could be very, very hard if not. So, moving forward here, we're trying to reach the primary substation. Try to get those back online. So, this is kind of the difficult portion of the mission. You're going to get flooded with enemies, so really, with only having 3,000 toughness at this point, there's not a lot of running gun I can do on this. So even though you're a tank, a lot of times you're going to have to play smart to keep from dying a lot. So you're going to have to take some cover sometimes and not just run in a gun and when enemies are bigger and have more damage being dealt to you than to them. So sometimes you just got to be smart about it and rely on your teammates to help you out a little bit. So that's what's happening right here in this segment of the video, that we're just trying to survive at this point. And as you see now, we're getting a little away from the cover. We're trying to run and gun a little bit more, trying to stay on the move. Trying to get up there and get these cleaners. They can be a pain when they gang up on you like that. So, but yeah, we're using our grenades effectively. Use your cover effectively, even though you are building a tank build. Said when you're using SMGs, it's a lot of great to have a backup sniper rifle for those long range, so you can get out of those sticky situations that you can get into these cleaners and all this fire coming at you.
Warning. Connect secondary power relay.
More cleaners here to come through, dispose of them, so we can go pick up this relay and get it moving.
Contaminated area.
So when you're doing these missions and you're building a tank build, you always want the person with the highest toughness and who is the tank of the team to go get the components and to get anything that needs to be carried, because we can take a lot of damage and still be able to heal ourselves to the point where we can just keep moving with whatever we're carrying, whether it be meds or like this component here or anything like that. So we just want to kind of keep it moving. As far as this, because we only have a pistol. When you move like this, you take a lot of damage. So it's good that we have a tank build and continue to kind of handle these responsibilities. So I had to drop it right there and I had to run, so my team kind of split up on me a little bit, so it wasn't protecting me as a whole. So you gotta kind of stop and do what you gotta do to get back on the road here. Taking these enemies out with this SMG. Fire coming at us, we're gonna eliminate that. One thing I don't like about this SMG at this point, it only handles 20 bullets, and these enemies are kind of taking, absorbing a lot of damage, so it's kind of, you gotta reload a couple times to kill an enemy, so that's kind of annoying, but it will get better as you progress as a player. For you first time users out there, do not get overly frustrated that you quit the game, because it does get better with time. I do promise that. Moving right along here. Okay. Carry this up here. We're going to put this component up, and we're going to get into hopefully the last phase of this mission here and try to bring it home.
Activate power relay.
There we go. Hope you can see in the dark, because I need you in the control room to wrap this thing up. Sooner we get out of this fucking crypt, the better.
Seems like we're getting a little confused about where we're going to go here. So, okay, here we go. We found it. So, we're running down the corridor here, trying to get to the next phase of this mission.
Hang on a sec.
Reach the control room. Here, you're going to get a lot of enemies coming at you, and they're going to come at you from 3 different doorways. There's going to be 1 on the bottom and 2 on the top, and then the last one will come out of the elevator, so it's great just to meet them at the door before they come out, hit them with a grenade, flashbang, or something to stun them, or a sticky bomb or something like that, then just waylay them as a team, take them out before they even get out on the floor. So it makes it a whole lot easier when the last boss comes if you don't have a lot of extra enemies running around. So that's what we're about to do here. We're about to kind of pop them as they come out. And let's see how successful this can be.
Taught someone in procurement a lesson, because these suckers can stand up to anything. They're a bitch to retool, but maybe we'll get lucky. What do you know? It's alive. Oh, crap. Cleanest. I thought you took care of these guys.
Alright, bright lights blinking, so here we go. Boom, pop them with a grenade. Make sure they stay in their blast range. Kill 2 of them right off the bat with a grenade. Pop the 3rd one. Here we come, teammate come over, help me execute the 4th. So we're good there. So we go up, grab the loot, grab our med kits and ammo, and we're gonna head to the 2nd door. Go just straight up the stairs to the left. We kind of got out on the stairs, so we were kind of sloppy on that one. So as you can see, there's a big difference when you catch them at the door or when you let them get out, because these runners right here with these shields are pretty dang annoying. So you kind of want to just kind of catch them with their grenade on the first throw when they're coming out of the door, so you can eliminate them running around and just beating all kinds of annoying.
Hostiles inbound on your position.
Caught them here a little bit, not as fast as I'd want to, but hit them with the smoke. Kind of diffuse them a little bit, and just hit them with another grenade, and catch them on fire, and then just start waylaying them. Get them all there in a group, got them stunned. Best way is to kill them all real quickly. So, good execution there, team.
We don't have anyone else on site.
Now comes the boss. So, big guy with big tanks of fire about to come out rolling at us out of this elevator. So, just gonna try to take a bang. I'm gonna try to pop the little red tank hanging off of him on the bottom right, and the one on the top of his back, and try to get those to explode to deal maximum damage at one time and stun him, so you can just waylay him with all you have. So that's what we're gonna try to do here. You can see he has a lot of armor, which is that white stuff across the top of his health bar. So once you get that armor down, so we pop the tank and about to explode, and watch how much comes off. Almost all of his armor came off from about halfway. So once we get the rest of that armor down, this guy's going to drop like a fly, because the health really doesn't have that much, but he just got some really thick armor. So we're getting through that there. And you can see how fast he's going to go down. See, whoop, he's starting to get his little health bar there. So now we're just going to start waylaying with SMGs and going to take this guy down really quickly. So that's how you handle the bosses. Just try to get their armor down, and then they drop like flies.
Systems clean, board is green, and we got enough juice to light this place up like Vegas. Wanna lock everything down, so no one will come in behind us and fuck this up. You can't help me with that, so might as well get your ass topside. I'll follow you when I'm done. And that's
all right, and it looks like we're heading to the elevator, and that will complete this mission. So, good job, team. Good job, guys. We did it without anybody hardly dying at all. So that is great news. So now we're just gonna head out of the mission, and we're gonna head back to the base of operations. It's always kind of cool just when they're showing off just to do some jump checks or something. Just kind of go along with it, you know, have a little fun with it. So that's been this week's episode of Tank Build. This will be an evolving weekly episode of how this character is progressing, so you can understand the different
Doing good work.
things needed to build a tank build with high toughness, high skill, and fairly high DPS. So you could be a balanced but effective tank build. So, like I said, that's all from the Viper's Nest this week. We are going to go here and finish this mission up. And going to be done once we go over here and sync this up. There is a cutscene, and then it is over. So enjoy
do
this
sentimental,
cutscene,
but you got me out
and
of
we
a
will
jam
see
here,
you
so
next week
thanks.
with episode
I know you
2
want more from me than just warm
of
fuzzies.
the tank.
Saving my sorry ass. Like getting this shithole up to par. Oh, government standard, I see. Nice to see they're still keeping the bar low enough that even roaches can walk right over it. You want quality? You go private. That's what I learned in Basra. Oh yeah. See, you can't just live on farts and good intentions. Power, water, all the bells and whistles. Not that you're the first one to try it. I hear a bunch of you people went missing when the shit hit the fan. Got some theories about that myself. My point is, when you're out there hooking up the city, poke around a bit, see what you can find out. Maybe the virus got him. Maybe the brutes got him. Maybe the city opened up its rotten core and swallowed him whole. I believe that. It's happened before. Fucking city got my wife. Miracle I'm still here, really. You know, they say a pessimist is a disillusioned romantic. Well, whoever said that's a fucking asshole. Go on, see what you can find out. I'll let you know which shit to hook up. Careful this fucking city doesn't eat you too.